I'm Clint Bolick. I'm the litigation director at the Goldwater Institute, which is a market-based organization focused on public policy that advances individual liberty, limited government, and freedom of enterprise. We received a grant to hire an investigative journalist to advance our mission. And we found Mark Flatten, who is one of Arizona's best investigative journalists, and brought him on board and immediately put him to work on projects that involve violations of the public trust. We think that it's going to make our work tremendously more effective.
I'm Mark Flatten. I'm the investigative reporter here at the Goldwater Institute. My role here is finder of fact, just like I was doing for 28 years in the newspaper industry. Well, investigative journalism is of course, a highly glamorous field. I spend a typical day maybe spending 4 or 5 hours reading stale, musty government documents. But that's where the information is. That's the one thing you got to love about bureaucrats at any level is they love to put things on paper. Government needs to know that somebody's watching, that you can't just play fast and loose with the taxpayers' money, and that on any given day somebody might show up at your door and say, I want to see all your records on contract X.
There's no question the Goldwater Institute has an agenda, but we cannot survive without credibility. And credibility means facts, and checking our facts very, very carefully. That's one of the reasons why Mark Flatten is such a good fit. He is incredibly careful about making sure that he's got all of his facts right and very well detailed.
Whatever story we produce, the folks that aren't going to like it, who are probably going to be the government officials who are on the receiving end, are going to say, well, you know, that's just the Goldwater Institute being the Goldwater Institute. The way you get around that, the way you address that, is you make sure that your story's factual, that it follows all of the rules of good journalism, that it's based on fact, that it's provable, that you can substantiate it, that the average third party looking at that story knows exactly where you got the information.